not too big for my body, and my hair is actually quite lovely. And I didn't appreciate the review.
You know, maybe it wasn't me. Maybe it was my best friend who works here, and he let me read it before he submitted it.
Oh my god, it was both of you?
No, it was anonymous.
That means that you're not allowed to know who wrote it.
I understand, but I thought we were work besties.
What?
You were on my side.
What? I bring him cookies every Friday. We call it Cookie Friday.
She does.
What?
We try a different cookie every Friday.
The last one was chicken flavored.
Chicken flavored for Cookie Friday.
I'm sorry. I'm shocked.
Well, if you were a listener, if you sat with us in the lunchroom instead of in your car crying.
Okay, I'm not always crying. Sometimes I'm laughing because everything's so funny.
You put all of your eggs in one basket, and you have no one to blame but yourself.
Yeah, like we at least have our YouTube fame. We have 50 subscribers. What do you have?
I don't have internet anymore. The police took it away from me.
I'm surprised they didn't chain you to your desk.
Yeah, after you harassed all those small businesses for not giving you chips at the beginning of your meal. They're not at all Mexican restaurants. That's typically just a thing at Mexican restaurants.
I'm sorry.
Terrible.
How are you? I've heard so many great things about the store. Come on, sit. Let's have a conversation. It's okay. Right there is fine. I am from corporate, JCPenney's, and we have heard some interesting things about what's going on in the store. Are you okay with the conversation?
Yeah, Mr. Thompson, I'm honored to be able to sit with you.
I'm just going to list off some things that we've heard from some of our neighbors here at the Downtown Central Mall, as well as some of the customers that have been leaving anonymous reviews.
Okay.
But before I start, I just want to make it really clear, this is a very important part of a store staying open.
What?
All right, I'm going to get to reading.
Okay, Mr. Thompson, people typically don't write reviews if they are, enjoyed their time at JCPenney. They usually write reviews if they're very angry, and usually they're not telling the whole truth. But just keep that in mind.
You know what? I'm not going to read this. I'm going to talk to you about what JCPenney's stands for. Do you know what JCPenney stands for? Just common principles.
Oh.
And besides that, we're just cat people.
Okay.
I was just watching the footage of their interview. I just want to go over something. As a brand ambassador for JCPenney's, the P stands for pennies. That's what the P stands for. It's right there, the word, pennies. The P stands for pennies. JC, nobody really knows. Some people thought it stood for Jesus Christ, pennies, but that didn't make sense. Some people thought it stood for just caring, pennies. But one thing we know is that the P stands for pennies. What does it stand for? The P stands for what, everybody?
Pennies.
All right, now boo this man. All right, well, I've shamed you in front of the whole corporate JCPenney's. So you can go back to your job.
I just want to say thank you for this public embarrassment. I know it's going to make me an even better district manager, and I can't wait to make you proud. Listen, I might think it's just cat people, and some people might say it's just common principles, but I know it's just because of the pennies.
I just felt humiliated.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, it's like, you could defend me.
I get really curious in those situations.